Hi dreamers, hi LORIST and future LORISTs. I noticed that more and more people are trying to connect the dots and are finding interest in the theory. And since I'm a LORIST myself, a theory dreamer, I thought, okay, why not go through the older MVs and to Ian's MVs and share like my kind of view, my interpretation. Throughout the years, we dreamers brainstormed a lot, so there is a lot that came together, and luckily, a lot of the theories from my fellow friends were confirmed or liked by Ian. So yeah, I really love it. I think that's probably the where I find the most fun about it and like beauty in it, since like everyone every one of us is so different and shares like different thoughts and like connections, like from I don't know, from mythology to psychology to own imagination, own experiences. So like there's not really a wrong and a right. Of course there's like in story or like cream story, Arctic story, DPR life story, but I think that's the beauty, that you can like brainstorm, and a lot of times like you share even the same thoughts. And that's why I thought, okay, why not share my own interpretation, my own analysis. Mind you, everything that I share is like based on my own like research and my own interpretation, my own analysis, talks with some friends, and my own like mental health struggles. So I'm not an expert, definitely not. I can't look into Ian's mind. I can only try my best to give in a way what he talked about and share a couple of clips that he posted from interviews to talks with JRE, or like Anitra from Say What Reacts, to his Instagram live streams or talks with us streamers. But yeah, I'm not an expert. I don't want to say this is how Ian feels, this is how Ian thinks. Whatever I say, it's never, please not my intention to hurt Ian or Arctic Cream live. It doesn't matter. I don't want to hurt anybody with what I say. So if I do mistakes, please correct me. And also like with like the whole lore, I'm always open to hear other stories. Like I said, it's just like my own interpretation, and I hope that you like it. Before we go through in storyline, I really want to go or start first with Darwin's storyline, because I feel like it's important to share like how everything started for him and what he went through, and how it affected his music, and also share about like Cream's MVs, my interpretations, because even if we don't know that much theory and stuff about it, and like don't start with Arctic, we just take blank guesses there, but they hold like really important keys that will later appear in storyline. So I just wanted to mention it first. I don't know if I'm gonna do like every MV like from the beginning. It would be kind of fun though. I love going through the older MVs, and it gives me like kind of like nostalgia, and it's always lovely to see like how much they grew and to see like details that will reappear later in storyline. And like even if they don't share like theories and everything, but just like the love, you know, and like the love for detail, the love for colors and things, to see it again being used is so fascinating. So I do want to share it, but please let me know. For me, everything started with like Darwin, and especially the whole DPA universe. What I think has to do, not really has to do, but what maybe sparked the idea is that I will explain it later more in detail, but for me everything started like, of course, like with the beginning where like Darwin raps Till I Die to his future self and to all the haters, and talks about his struggles and what is it called in English, like his regrets and everything, and feeling guilty because like his dad works 2 jobs and everything. And later in his other songs, he's like talking about like finding an escape, kind of like of the reality, and finding like his own universe. But where especially the idea of the DPO universe started for me is, was it 2018, 2009, around I think 2017, 2018. They did the CTYL tour, and that's when Darwin had his like first slump. He talked about it in the interview with Hip Hop Player. So sorry, I always confused them. And Darwin had his first slump, and he wanted to stop music and everything. I believe it was Hip Hop Play. I always mix it up with Hip Hop Player, but it was Hip Hop Play. I believe. He explained it really, really well there, and it's one of my favorite interviews ever Darwin did. And I don't know, was it still 2018 or 2019? Ian did an intro video for CTY. Maybe a little TMI is that actually John was the one who shot the CTYL intro. I think the video might... Is it? I don't know. I think it might be still in his Insta. Yeah, he shot like behind the scenes video of the tour, and then Ian changed a couple of things. And if you look through the Nike, it's Nike, the Nike ad, you will see parallels, and like some things were used for the CTYL intro and the Nike ad. So just wanted to mention that, so keep your eyes open. Then around the same time, DPR did a collaboration with Ice Mac, and it was so interesting. I just found it out later through Dreamers. Around the time I entered or fell, better said, into the DPR hole. It's called Eyes of DPR, and that's where the DPR universe started for me, around 2019. I think that's also around the time where they later started to work on Darwin's Law and his amazing album called Is Anybody Out There? Check it out, Eyes of DPR, but I will share it too. I believe 2019 is also the time where Ian was like traveling through Mongolia and other places, and 2019 is the year where Cream actually debuted. So this is where it really started to take form with like the DPR universe and the law and everything. So 2019 Cream debuted. Sorry, my English not very good. Me not English speaker, but 2019 he debuted with Color Drive and Problems, Voyager 737. So that's where, like, for me, the whole PR universe really started to take form. And 2020, that one came back after a long break, like I said, after City Royal tour, the slump era, and trying to find the love for music again and working on the mindset. He came back with an amazing album. Is anybody out there? And please watch the documentary. I look like a wash bear. I'm so tired. But yeah, sorry for yapping. Is anybody out there? Is amazing. And I will forever be grateful for Susie Clown Poland for gifting me this amazing album. I don't know. This album means so much to me and gives me a lot of comfort. It's like, I don't know, it's like a diary entry. And it's so fascinating how Davan describes like what he's been through, his thoughts and everything. And the MV is like this plane crashing, but it's this plane crashing, but in reality it's like the mind. So it's like, if you think about it, when you like going through a lot of shit and everything, and your brain literally says one day, stop, I can't take only this much, and then it's like an error kind of. And I really love that. And so sorry, what the fuck. I'm assuming. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, that it's kind of like this plane crashing, and it's like your mind is like having like an error, like blackout. So if you want to hear more about Is Anybody Out There, please watch the Is Anybody Out There documentary, and also the live stream where Ian and Davin go through each track and explain like the behind the scenes and the thoughts, and kind of bit also the lyrics. But yeah, it's so good. I really love when they share like their thoughts and how they worked on the songs and what was like the idea. So check it out. And then 2021, sorry, Ian released Maro and introduced us later to Insanity and the other characters like Misunderstood and The Green and etc. And then 1 year ago, Arctic officially debuted with Kinema, and we also had like Cream coming back all of a sudden, even though we never got Color Drive Part 2. Was the wedding. It doesn't matter anymore, but it's fun. It's just like an inside joke. Soon. But you see, it's so much stuff. The DPR universe is so big. We only have like the tip of the iceberg, and still so many questions. But like I said, I just thought, why not share like my point of view, hear other dreamers' story, and just share some clips. I hope I can share my kind of views, and you will see where the connections are, and maybe you can add to the story, share your kind of views, and I hope you like my interpretation.